Lords of England have approved institution of the ruler title grant sovereignty law. So Edward is taking powers away from the council, hand over fist. It's another daughter. I'm gonna train her for etiquette. Yeah. So I need to wait a little bit longer to change my focus. How old am I now? 28. Yeah, I've got plenty of time. Blanche de Umfreville seeks to kill Anselm. That's my son, right? Oh, you noticed an intriguing woman at your court. Most of the time she sat quietly and did not draw any attention to herself. However, you could tell she was listening very intently to the conversation and that nothing escaped her watchful eyes. Perhaps you could find use for her talents. Alice of Hull. Shrewd. That's a new trait. That's a really good trait. Oh, I think that's the new non-hereditary version of Quick. So it's not as good as Quick and it can't be passed down. Alice, I have the perfect job for you. So that's going to piss off the Baron of Richmond, but I don't care. Okay, so Blanche, that's my sister. So she wants to kill my son so she can be Duchess. I'm going to tell her to end her plot. If she didn't live in a foreign court, I'd lock her up and cut her head off. Also, she took that doll that was mine. I'm not going to send my son into hiding. She owes me a favor. Cool. So if I need an extra vote on anything, I can have her vote in my favor. And I'm going to have her scheme at my capital so that my bitch sister can't assassinate my son. Alright. Scheming was obviously misdirected. You bet it was. You bet it was. I name the Pretender. Realm laws. I could move to medium centralization. I could increase the status of women. Allow them to hold the office of spy master, which they already can. Title revocation. Allowed. I don't really need that right now. I would like some more taxes. I guess I could start taking power away from my council. Let's try to get more taxes out of the city first. It looks like it's gonna pass. Maybe, maybe not. Oh yeah, because well, these guys aren't even mayors. Why would they care? Oh well. Offer a donation to my liege. To his war chest. What is he building a war chest for? Master Schemer. He's one-handed. That's a new trait. It increases his learning skill, because I guess all he can do is sit around and read books. And he's the lunatic still, so I don't know that I want to give him... Look at this! Everyone died of some disease, like everyone that would have been in front of him for... Died attending to chamber business? I don't know what that... Oh, he shit himself to death. That's what that means. Okay. So that's in the game now. Yeah, I don't know that I want to give him money for his war since he's a lunatic. Well, how long is he going to be around? Like, how long realistically we're going to have to deal with this guy? Yeah, it's probably good to get on his good side. He's refused my donation. He claims I'm just trying to gain leverage on him. Outrageous. Ah. What would make you think that? Okay, cool. So they approved the law, so I should be getting more money from the cities now. Yeah. I really want to shift this all the way to taxation. I don't need levies from the burghers. I would rather have their cash. Can build a soup kitchen. Anti-papacy is ended. Vassal opinion +2. King Jean of France. Okay, so he's now anti-pope for the third time and has a new papal name. So, yeah, whatever. Does this dude have any allies? This dude we're going to go to war with as soon as we get a claim on him. He has a bunch of non-aggression pacts, but no actual allies. The burghers of York demand the city law be set higher than canonical laws, but the bishops protest, declaring that the law of the church should supersede the law of the city. So I can piss off the mayors or piss off the bishops. Yeah, I'm going to set city laws above church laws, because I believe that's how you should run things. Even though there was no separation of church and state whatsoever in the Middle Ages. Seek treatment, sure. Looks like we are at war with Ulster. He's worried I have the plague. The plague's been gone for a long time, man. Yeah, I think these cramps are just something I'm not going to be able to get rid of. Lots of peasants have been moving to the country of Northumberland lately. Your steward, Arthur, suggests building new roads in order to make it easier for the peasants to reach the central holdings. He insists doing so in the country would become more prosperous. I will let him oversee the construction. Prosperity in Northumberland increases. So do I actually have a modifier now, or... I still don't know how this works. Is this just a straight-up conquest war? Is that what he was gathering a war chest for? To go to war with a single province Irish guy? Oh, they're sieging us! Save us, king! We can't be bothered. Save us, please. I have a third daughter. I had twins, okay. So I have 5 daughters now, I think. Oh, 4 daughters and 1 son. At least I got the 1. I believe that is, yeah, that's Wessex, I think. Oh no, it's Warwick. Oh yeah, so that's Mercia is the crest I'm thinking of. Is this symbol, I believe, was at one point the Kingdom of Mercia. But now it's used by the Dukes of Warwick. Edward the Spider has inherited Spalding. Make someone vote like me on council. Prevent or force a realm peace. Ask your liege to press on your claims of war. Start a law vote for your liege. Yeah, gotcha. Just trying to remember all the things you can do with a favor. Siege of Bambara. Oh, it's just they keep trying to siege my holding, and then the king keeps chasing them away. That's all that's going on. Pleased to hear after a period of peace and shrewd management, the county of Northumberland is doing very well. People are happy, and tax collections are reporting record intakes. Okay, so now I have the prosperity modifier. The problem is I keep getting these events that say they'll increase prosperity, and I can't see my progress towards this modifier. That's something I'd very much like to know. Like, how close am I to getting the prospering modifier? So I get lowered revolt risk, higher tax modifier, levy reinforcement plus 20, but it also decreases my disease resistance, which makes sense because there's more people, so there's more disease to spread around. Or there's more people to spread disease around, I guess. So it is a little bit of a double-edged sword. Does it not increase my taxes? I forgot to check. Okay, it does give me more taxes. Alright. I was gonna say that's a little weird if it doesn't help out taxation. I can build a library now. Just give me more cultural tech points. Something I very much would like. Alright, pregnant again. Peasants attacked while he was out collecting taxes. How dare they? Call to arms. We request you honor your obligation and call to arms against Martin of the Methian Revolt. Yeah, well, I want to keep my brother-in-law in power, obviously. And I don't want to lose 600 prestige. So I am going to raise my armies and march to war. He wants to revoke the County of York? Are you kidding me? Can we talk about this? Can I get him excommunicated? Can I kill him? What would be my chances of killing the king? 18%. No, that's not going to happen. He thinks I have the Great Pox, and I should spend more time in prayer. Okay, so that's the Methian Revolt. We can absolutely crush them. I'm actually going to turn the speed down just to make sure we can catch up to them first. Let's see, I'm leading the center. My husband is leading one flank, and that bastard Matthew is leading the other flank. Not currently able to pay my soldiers, so hopefully they will still fight effectively. Alright. And there's now a Thieves Guild in York. Victory! Where is he going to run to? Try to run across the sea? I don't know. Arthur, my steward, has died. Well, I think there was someone wanting to be steward. Yeah, George, Baron of Richmond. But I'm actually going to give it to the Mayor of Newcastle because he's better at it. Sorry! I don't really care about barons. I mean, you're kind of nobility, but not really. I mean, you're a baron. I mean, don't get ahead of yourself. Alright, I now have 5 daughters, so... that whole heir and despair thing has proven to be a little difficult. Oh yeah, I can appoint a new commander, John of Newcastle. Is he better than Matthew at fighting? Doesn't matter, because for some reason I'm not allowed to make him a flank leader. Alright. Chasing the rebels all across the land. Got the levy reinforcement bonus. Library has been built in Northumberland. Alright, I captured him. So that's it. That's game, set, match right there. The war is over. Edward has declared the English-French anti-papal war. So he's supporting the evil pope against France's anti-pope. Is he still in my dungeon? Can I ransom him? Oh, he's the Earl of Bedford. And he also owns Dublin for some reason. Oh, I had to give him to Duke Guy. I think it's Guy, because he's English, not French. I had to hand him off to the war leader, so I can't ransom him myself and collect the profits. Ah, darn it. Oh, because he was his liege? But how is he a... Oh, he's just an earl. Never mind. I was confused there for a second. So what is the actual goal of this war? Is it just to depose the anti-pope? Or... I'm not 100% sure, actually. Reconquista has finished quite a bit early. There's no Grenada, as you will notice. And Aragon has conquered part of the North African coast as well. Nicolaus V has died, and he was comatose at age 48. And Urbanus, who is not a terrible person, has taken his place. So I think that ends the war, doesn't it? Or maybe France can't retract their anti-pope until the war is over. Which would be kind of funny. Well, we've brought prosperity to our people. We have answered a call to arms. We would love a claim on Westmoreland. That would be very nice. Didn't realize I had the game paused. Man, this Norwegian revolt has been going on for ages. Where are they actually fighting? Also, where is the capital of Norway? In the Shetlands? He's Scottish! The King of Scotland is Danish, and the King of Norway is Scottish. Well, alright, I can see why. Norwegian revolt for Thorborg's claim on Norway. Loden the Chaste claim on Norway. Andrew on the Orkney claim on Orkney War. Introduce heir to the realm. Okay, cool. Let's do it. You've invited your vassals to partake in a formal introduction of your heir, Anselm. He will have to exchange many pleasantries and act in a very formal way, something that might be tiresome for someone as young as him. However, you have full confidence that he will not disappoint you. Also, I don't know how long this education thing has been here, but I really need to give him an education. He is affectionate, timid, and playful. Yeah, I'm going to give him diplomatic focus. His stats are actually shaping up really well so far. Baron Michael of Hull is a renowned, godly, and learned vassal of yours. After having introduced himself to Anselm, Michael approaches you with an offer. Michael is willing to spend some time teaching Anselm some of the more intricate parts of the Bible in exchange for your favor. Yeah, so I owe him a favor. Yeah, sure. I don't mind owing the Baron of Hull a favor. He introduces himself to Mayor Theobald of Scarborough. He not only presents himself with grace, but also manages to impress Theobald by skillfully complimenting him. Excellent. He's a good kid. He's a good kid, that Anselm. Mayor Theobald of Scarborough is a renowned fighter and tactician. Oh, this is really cool. This is probably from Conclave, and I just didn't play enough Conclave to see these events. But Theobald is willing to spend some time teaching Anselm how to fight in exchange for your favor. 1 martial and 50 prestige. Yeah, and I owe him a favor. That's fine. The last of your vassals have left, and Anselm looks relieved. He's obviously exhausted from all the formalities, but having been introduced like this will hopefully serve him well in the future. Awesome. Groomed to perfection. I guess I can't turn off those College of Cardinal notifications. It's probably just a bug with the notification system. Can I build any more retinues yet? Not quite. Finally, I have a claim on Westmoreland. Let's create a bookmark save here. And I think that I'm going to call it a day here. But when we come back, Westmoreland is also prosperous. So that might actually be a problem. But they don't actually have any allies. And we do have a formal alliance. So that will work in our favor. And when we come back, we will conquer Westmoreland. We will try to get the king to abandon his plans to revoke York, because we want to be Duchess of York. And maybe we'll just need to kill him. You never know. We haven't really looked at the faction screen. Henry III for England. Henry of Lancaster. Okay, we definitely don't want him to become king. Because we want his land as well. Gavelkind succession in England. Elective succession in Wales we don't care about. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll figure out how to pursue our goals. I'd like to eventually own the whole north of England and then maybe even conquer Scotland. We definitely want our de jure county of Cumberland back, which is still culturally English. So they would rather be in our, they would rather be part of us, our realm anyway. And we will see you guys next time.